Welcome to solverfy.
We're asked to determine the polar area moment of the area shown with respect to point 0 and the centroid of the area. So here our area shown is a semicircle with a triangle cut out of it. So what we're going to do here is find the polar moment about for this half circle, and then subtract that for this triangle. And so here at point O is here. Because of symmetry, our centroid is going to be on somewhere on this y-axis with x bar equals 0. The radius of this semicircle is 6 inches, and the height of this triangle is 4.5 inches. We can just look up the polar moment for the semicircle, and we plug in the numbers, and we get 1017.88 inches to the fourth. We can either determine the polar moment of this triangle section by integration or by manipulating some of the values that were given in the book, and that becomes 1/6 h times r times the quantity h squared plus r squared. And we use this for our integration line. So you define this line here and then integrated over this region, and then we doubled it. Now we can, and we get a value of 253.125 inches to the fourth. So the polar moment, area moment of this cross-section total is this minus this, or 764.8 inches to the fourth. Now we need to find the centroid. And again, we said that the centroid is on the y-axis, so x bar is 0. So here we have the centroid, the total area of the cross-section, the y value of its centroid. So this is the area of the semicircle times the centroid, the y centroid of that area, and then we need to subtract the area of the triangle times the distance from the origin to the centroid of the triangle, and we get that it is 2.87 inches, and which is greater than 2.55 inches, which would be the centroid of just the semicircle. Okay, so as we expect it to be higher up because we've taken things away down here. And so we're moving the centroid up from that point. And once we know those two things, we can find the polar area moment about the centroid, which is just the polar area moment about 0, minus the total area of the cross-section times I y bar squared, and we get 409 inches to the fourth.